They were going to take a shake of you want to do okay. Hello. You're just patient, don't leave. Yeah, why are you two girls? She gave you a hard time.
One thing told me his company, I accepted that he called it 9 money. So, there you go.
You went full file, it's two jerseys.
I would pull fast, you did.
I got you. Yeah, that's wow. Too many people.
Yeah, no, it's not. You're good against. Yeah.
The best case.
If she's changing. And it doesn't mean you want, right?
Well, there's no sheet.
You just have some gauges. Yep, you can just have some loads. Very well. Oh.
Hopefully that's not on that. No.
The problem is it's getting.
Yeah.
Because the sun is rising.
A lot of brother. Only two treatments. I will be judged.
It's
Like somebody should be. It's just hard for me. Yeah.
All rise. Report District Court now in session. Honorable Judge Oakley presiding.
Oh,
That's it.
and she's here today.
Yeah. Yeah.
People versus Blake McCarthy. Good morning, Mr. Zelnick.
Morning, Your Honor. Member Zelnick, hearing before the defendant. I asked the court just to allow for permission to appear with me a justice of the peace from Jamaica, Lee Baking.
Good morning. Welcome.
And also chairman of the police commission, which the court is aware of. Your Honor, we'll waive the reading, ask the court to stand and mute, enter a plea of not guilty. This is a juvenile charged with operating while intoxicated. We're prepared to plead if the court is prepared to accept the disposition today.
All right. You understand your rights and options after discussing those with counsel? And you understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Why don't you vote? Why don't you vote here?
All right. Now, Mr. McCarthy, you agree on the date in question you consumed alcoholic beverages before driving a motor vehicle in the state of Michigan, county of Wayne, in Sumter Township, is that what it was? It's Sumter, right?
New Boston.
New Boston.
Huron Township.
And you are 17 years old. You agree that you had at least 5 alcoholic beverages with beer before you. live at home with your parents, is that correct? In fact, your father's a retired police sergeant. And they told you to stay home, you got in the car and drove, is that correct? And you were speeding and it attracted attention of a police officer who pulled you over. And he administered certain sobriety tests and he took a blood alcohol test at the police station, which registered a rate of 0.15 liters of alcohol per blood set. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
But it was a breathalyzer test, data master. Judge, I'm satisfied with sufficient basis for a plea.
I'll accept the plea. It was originally written.
Thank you.
What are you doing? You going to school?
Military, sir. Yes.
Not for a little while, there's not.
Where'd you go to high school? You graduate? What was your GPA? Play sports? Which branch are you going in? When?
Oh, wow, but I was supposed to do early August.
Will they take him while he's on probation?
Not when he's on probation, Your Honor. He needs to complete what's required here. We'll address that if the court postpones and agrees that sentence is proper. We may ask the court if he's being admitted to make the exceptions to probation, but that's subject to your decision.
I'm going to send you for a pre-sentence investigation, then we'll go from there.
Thank you, Judge. You understand that the judge has several options, including expedited probation, allowed in the Supreme Court. Let us suggest here so we don't go through this when we come back. You get your proof of acceptance, you get your recruiter's. Thank you, Judge.
So I'm going to put him on a personal bond in the meantime, Mr. Zelnick. So the first condition is the obvious one, you stay out of trouble. Second condition, you cooperate with our probation department, get the process moving forward. Third condition, do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. You understand all that? All right. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess that up? Any questions? All right, counsel, if you'll take him down, we'll let you pick a sentencing date and we'll get him scheduled for an interview.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Which that would be the we need that on the military. September 19th. And so that's number two something. We do your stuff. If October 10th doesn't work. We can be here.
One of the many motions he's filing is motion for relief from judgment. You haven't had a judgment yet. The trial's next week. He wants to recuse me for judicial misconduct and bias.
Just so you know, we have live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna be here for your appeals? Both of them? We have one next week and one the 16th and one the 23rd.
Still complaining about the order signed by Judge Martin. The only order she would have signed was setting aside his default judgments.
You're right. I agree. I'll see if she's able to read them. Otherwise, I'll let her know. We'll give them to her.
Believe it or not, he said the mere fact that I said I don't give a shit about his objections demonstrates bias. Were you here for that one? He objected to everything. He objected. He was objecting to the fact that Judge Martin set aside the default on his civil infractions. I said, you object that she gave you what you asked for?
She set aside, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, you got what you wanted and you're objecting. It was funny. I was here for that. I remember. I don't remember saying it, but accordingly, I said, we, the court and prosecutor, see things the same way. So that shows bias. Well, no, that's just showing you that after we've all made our argument, I see it her way. I deny your, these guys put so much effort into this.
Cut, copy and paste it too.
Yeah. Yeah. But I told people, they charged him operating on an ORV and a motor on a roadway, right? And I'm like, he might have a legitimate argument, because there's some hybrid stuff out there. Is this a vehicle? Is it an ORV? There could be some argument there. But you do this and you're not getting to hear, nobody's going to hear your argument. The jury's not going to hear your argument. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she didn't receive anything.
Try money, you get a lot of argument. Exactly. Anyone, you get a lot of argument.
Yeah. Well, that's what we run on ours when we're on the road.
Lot.
Oh, it's quite, yeah.
I can't even read it. Is that a P?
My good brother.
What's the last name? Rogers. I couldn't read it.
Sorry, let's choose.
No, that's all right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Medina. How are you? Counsel, come on up with Mr. Rogers. All right, your parents.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Thomas Courts, P 77177, here on behalf of the defendant who stands to my right. State your name for the record, please.
May Rogers.
Make sure you file an appearance. Did you file an appearance?
All right. Just this morning.
Okay, all right. It'll make its way into the system eventually. All right, so if I'm reading this correctly, Mr. Rogers is going to plead responsible to the civil infraction issued on August 19th. He's going to plead guilty to the misdemeanor issued on that date, but the misdemeanor would be taken under a 6-month delayed sentence.
Yes, sir.
Right? All right. Mr. Rogers, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? Do you understand those rights and the options they present? And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Understanding all of that, are you in fact pleading guilty to the charge?
Yes.
All right, counsel, would you voir dire to give me the facts I need to support the plea?
Yes, thank you. I remember about August 20th. Your township.
Yes, I was.
And while operating a vehicle, did you have a weapon? Yes. And that was an unregistered. Correct. And you were impeding traffic at the time.
Yes.
Your Honor, I believe that is.
I'm satisfied if you are, counsel. All right. What should I know about Mr. Rogers before I set the terms of sentence?
I'd like you to know that he served in the military. He was honorably discharged.
Which branch? How long? Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, counsel.
He was discharged for medical disability, Your Honor, and he is trying to better himself. He's going to school to try to learn how to build firearms, actually. And so that's
Oh, really? Where in the world are you doing that at? Is it an online thing?
It's a distance learning through American Gunsmithing Institute.
Okay. Okay. How long a process? Well, I suppose it depends on how hard you work at it. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Go ahead.
And this was just this was a weapon he created himself and it was a misunderstanding and he does take full responsibility for it, but it was nothing malicious.
Okay. So what'd you build?
I built, it's called a 940C. It's a ghost gun. It's a
Yeah, what's poly?
poly-
Okay,
It's a Glock 17 or
okay, okay.
19
Right, gotcha. Okay, all right. So did they seize the weapon?
weapon is in custody of the parents, not sure.
Okay, was that part of the plea negotiation?
I don't believe that it was
Okay.
aggressive plea.
All right. Okay,
And before this, he did have a CPL, Your Honor.
okay. Okay, all right. Anything else I should know?
Just that he has children, he has grandchildren, they live with them. And he's an outstanding member of the community, and so we don't expect to have an incident like this again.
Are you working now or can't disabilities?
I can work, just nothing really too crazy. Got a little bad back.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. So you're working on a career for you, a bench job.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Anything you want to add before I sentence?
I tried to register. None of the FFLs I talked to had any way or means of telling me how to be able to do it.
Well, see, I thought as long as there was a serial number, they could register.
Well, see, that's just it. When you build a weapon per your Second Amendment, you're able to create a weapon. Don't mean
Well, that's right, because you're not selling it. If you're
so,
selling it, you got to serialize it.
yes,
Right,
and that's where the issue comes.
right,
Two friends that are up in the house.
right.
They talk to whoever they could talk to.
Yeah,
So
it's interesting.
it was, horse before the cart, after the horse, carrot in the back.
Yeah, yeah. That is a conundrum, isn't it?
Response system.
So I'm assuming you're still not done with it. You're still trying to figure out how you can do that for the next one.
Oh, I spoke with the lieutenant over at Huron Township. He said he had contacted them. They said, as long as I got my CPL, I can register. All I gotta do is fill out the RI 60.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where it says seller, put built from parts. And I'd like to be able to get that disseminated to the FFLs.
Yeah, but I don't get that because I don't have to have a CPL to register a pistol.
But in lieu of the FFL, you have to have some sort.
Oh, yeah, because that way the township can avoid yeah, okay. Well, that's worth getting a CPL again. Yeah, okay, all right, interesting. Okay, anything else? All right, on the impeding traffic, fines and costs $180. On the misdemeanor, I'm going to delay sentence for 6 months in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. That means stay out of trouble, no new criminal charges during that time period. Court costs on that file $200. So the total is $380. Can you pay it today or do you want to work something out downstairs? Downstairs, they'll tell you your options. Have a good day, gentlemen. Thank you. Girth? Come on up. Appearance? Good morning. All right, if I'm reading this correctly, we're going to take a plea to impaired and everything else goes away. Pretty clear cut. All right. Mr. Girth, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel? Do you understand the possible penalty for the charge, the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to the added charge freely and voluntarily today? Counsel, would you do the voir dire so I can get the facts I need? Incident date was July 14.
Okay, so Mr. You're driving your car. Yes, I was. Prior to driving the car, did you have something of alcohol that makes your experience? Did you something about alcohol affect your ability to operate your car? Actually, something that you remember. And what were they? So your red lights. I don't do anything else.
All right. Was there a data master? Can you stipulate? Oh, okay, what was the blood draw? Sure. All right. All right, you would stipulate? Counsel, you stipulate to that? All right, thank you. All right, I will accept the plea from Mr. Girth to the added charge. I have dismissed the 3 original charges. And I'm gonna put him on a personal bond and send him downstairs for a PSI sentencing schedule. So I'm gonna send you downstairs. You're gonna make an appointment to come back and be interviewed by one of our probation officers. They'll put together a report and a recommendation for sentencing. You guys will have a chance to look at it when you come back. I'll look at it, and then the 3 of us will have a conversation before I sentence you. Understood? In the meantime, your personal bond is condition 1, stay out of trouble. Condition 2, cooperate with probation so we can get you back here for sentencing. That means show up when you're supposed to. Condition 3, don't purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription that includes alcohol and or marijuana. Understood? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court on $1,000 if you screw that up? Any questions? Counsel, any clarification necessary? You go downstairs and pick that sentencing date. You as well. Have a good day. Marius Adam. Good morning, counsel.
Morning, Your Honor. Now, for the record, Mr. 8507, appearing on behalf of Jerry. How are you this morning, Judge?
Wonderful.
Today's the time of days of pre-trial on this matter. We have a resolution. It indicates the court would be willing that my client would like to tender a plea of guilty to the amended charge of disorderly person, that matter being taken under advisement or under delayed sentence. Original charge being dismissed.
Thank you. Mr. Adam, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel today? Well, or sometime. You understood those rights, the options they present? And you understand the possible penalty for the charge?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today to the charge? Counsel, I've got an incident date of June 24. If you would voir dire to give me the facts I need, please.
Please. Mr. Adam, I need to ask a few questions to the judge to take the plea. Were you in Sumner Township? June 24, 2024?
Yes.
And were you at your home?
Yeah.
Was there a disturbance at your home where you caused the police to be called?
Yes.
And did you behave in a way that disturbed your neighbors and other people that were out in public?
Yeah.
Do you plead guilty to the charge of disorderly person?
Yes.
When the police came, did you explain to them the disturbance?
Yes.
Do you believe that what we did caused you to be guilty of disorderly person?
Yeah.
Satisfied, Your
I am if you are.
Honor? More detail if needed.
No, I think that covers the disorderly. What should I know about, and I'll dismiss the original charge. What should I know about Mr. Adam before I sentence? Good.
Soon to the ex-wife. He thought that the situation was happening in his home that was not actually happening. He thought that based on information that his children told him, he was under the impression that someone was coming to his home.
Okay.
All the police was cooperative, gave him this ring camera video, surrendered a firearm that he had. Police have that, he no longer has it. He's been very cooperative. Nothing else going on, gainfully employed. He's raising 3 children on his own right now. Has lived in the community for quite some time. Works as a contractor, US citizen. Does not have any other issues pending in any other court.
Worked or works?
Works. Sorry,
Okay. What kind of contractor?
flooring. So,
Pretty busy right now.
Yeah.
Good. How old are the kids?
15, 14 and 11.
Okay.
just an unfortunate situation, him having a misunderstanding.
Mhm.
Someone in his family overheard a phone call. Someone was coming to the home and marking one of the kids.
Right.
Completely misjudged the situation, we understand that, and that should stay in the house and all that place. Here we are, I ask you to consider the resolution before you. I don't really think that there's a need for a lot of intervention, but I would always defer to your judgment, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Whatever you think is appropriate.
So when is the divorce final, or is it final? This month? All right, how are the kids handling it?
We're being more cooperative with my wife. For a year, we didn't spoke at all, but right now, it's more friendly.
All right. So we'll get back to business, but I can't not say what I'm gonna say.
Uh.
Two things. Council, come up. This business card is for my juvenile probation officer. All right. So yours wouldn't be the first kids that had problems handling mom and dad's split. All right. So if you want some help, maybe get them somebody to talk to or whatever. I want you to call her and just let her know what the situation is. She's got lots of resources available to her. Okay. So just put that in your wallet. Put that in your toolbox. All right. That's in your dad toolbox. All right. The second thing I have to say is this. Your youngest is 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So for at least 7 years, you and your ex are connected.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Because what I wanted, I'm still going to say it. You have to remember when you want to strangle her that you love your kids more than you're mad at her, because those kids deserve two parents that are civil with each other. And right now it's okay because you're friendly. All right. I've been married for 30 years and I can't even say that about my wife, that we're friendly all the time. Right. Okay. So the fact that you're divorced probably won't mean you're going to be friendly with each other forever. Just remember, you love the kids more than you're mad at her. All right. Now back to business. I'll delay sentence for 12 months in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. I'm going to assess fines I'm going to assess court costs in the amount of $400. Can we cover it today?
Yes, sir. He answered before I could have.
All right. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Always,
Always a pleasure, Carl.
always awesome to see.
Thank you. How about Ryan Maddock? Good morning. Maddock? Oh, it is an X on the end of there. Yeah. How you been? Better than I deserve. You're going forward today. Hold on. You want to use the court-appointed attorney? We'll wait for him. You talk to Mr. Hadley.
Yeah.
You want to wait for him? I got no problem. I'm here all morning.
If I leave, no.
I can handle this without him. It might hurt his feelings a little bit. So on the way out the door, you'll have to just tell him thanks on the way out the door. All right. Yeah. All right. So what it says here is that the misdemeanor that was issued on August 12th is going to be dismissed because you're going to plead responsible to double parking. And you've agreed to pay court costs and fines $250. That's the way you want to resolve this. But you discussed with Mr. Hadley your rights and options,
Like I said,
your rights. You went over your court rights with him.
Yeah.
You understand you could go to trial, what kind of trial you could have. You understand all that stuff, right? Okay. That's what you want to do? Okay. I'll accept your plea. Can you pay the $250 today? All right, go downstairs and get in line. They'll smile when they take your money. Have a nice day. Come on up.
What was his motion to suppress the breath alarm?
Yeah, I gotta find it. Kimberly Hill. Good morning.
Morning, Your Honor, Joseph Paul Perry Ford. On behalf of Ms. Hill, in her absence today, the people have graciously agreed to wait for her. So.
I will do so.
Well, I'm here today on a motion on pre-trial, and I believe or without contesting at least motion to suppress. We're not gonna move forward with the motion to dismiss it.
Yep.
Rejoin the people requesting adjournment for essentially continued negotiation based on today's outcome.
Probably on behalf of Sumter Township.
Thank you.
We have no reason to oppose the motion to suppress the breathalyzer.
All right, so I'm just gonna make a note, motion granted. And how far out you want to go? Well, hold on.
What's your underscore?
Well, it'll be Judge Martin, but that's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so council, stick around. We'll get a notice for Miss Hill. Same here, Miss Roll. Say hi to the boss for me.
Well,
May we ask you a quick question briefly, may we approach?
Well, there was two questions there already. So how many do you want?
One additional question right over here. Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have a client that is paying off a restitution amount. So she's paying up.
yeah.
How can we do that? She has cash, so once it's paid, the case.
We can accept it and reach out as long as we got contact info. We will read it. If they want to come and get it or mail them a check.
Okay, so we'll just write it up and she has the money and she'll go down. Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor, and
You can
then.
do it either way. Hussein Al Boudi.
Yes, Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning. Do we need your client? Are we not gonna do what it says? Go ahead, pass. Carter Bentley?
Morning, Your Honor. Chris.
Morning.
Your Honor, at this time, I think that people would benefit better.
Officer Crowell.
Mr. Bentley did obtain his dog license, Your Honor, and his dog has not gotten out anymore.
Okay with you if I dismiss him? All right, have a nice day. Dismissed.
Take care, take care, sir.
Rolinda Jones.
Crystal Maria Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Jones, with regard to the arena, we were able to reading and stand. Ms. Jones, would you please be recording for the record? Berlin Group. Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to be responsible to an added count of double parking with a agreed upon fine of $50. Anything, the original misdemeanor would be dismissed. Your Honor, I believe there's also potentially a civil infraction associated with others in the Your Honor.
Yeah, I've got a speeding and expired license.
Thank
Yep.
you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Jones, is that the way you want to resolve this today? All right, I will dismiss both of the original charges. I'll assess fines and costs of $350. Can you pay that today? Downstairs, the cashier will smile when she takes your money. Have a lovely day. Oh, I got another one here for you.
Yeah.
Another Jones. Jacqueline Jones?
Crystal Maria Medina, on behalf of Ms. Jacqueline Jones, with regard to the arena, we would wait for more reading and you. And for the record, Jacqueline Jones.
Good morning, Ms. Jones.
Your Honor.
Wonderful.
Your Honor, this my client is prepared to be responsible for an added count of double parking in exchange. The license misdemeanor would be dismissed. It's an.
All right.
Everything she said, everything she said.
Everything she said. Yes, you agree. All right. I will accept your plea to the misdemeanor, or excuse me, the civil infraction and dismiss the misdemeanor. Can you pay $350 today? Oh, yeah, you do have a payment plan. Yeah, yeah, looks like you do this Friday. Yeah, just go roll it in. Yep. So we'll get you new paperwork.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Have a nice day. Thank you. I see a little bit of a theme. Is it DAFA? Come on up.
Crystal Maria Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mustafa, with regard to the arena, we would wait for more reading and stand you. Then would you please be your point?
Good morning.
Your Honor, my client is prepared to be responsible to an added count of double parking with an agreed upon fine of $350. In exchange, the misdemeanor would be dismissed.
All right. Yes? That's the way you want to handle it? You want to roll this into your payment plan too? All right, and your payment plan is due the 16th, right? Okay. All right, that's what we'll do. Go downstairs and get new paperwork on that payment plan. You're welcome. Ready on Casey?
Crystal Maria Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Casey, with regard to the arena, we would wait for more reading and stand you. Ms. Casey, please be going over the record.
Good morning.
Your Honor, my client is prepared to plead responsible to an added count of double parking with agreed upon fine of $350. In exchange, the original traffic misdemeanor would be dismissed.
Correct? All right, I'll do that. Fines it costs $350. Can you pay that today? Go on downstairs and get your options.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Okay, Ms. Snyder, we're gonna write you up right now, okay? Yeah, come with me. Yes.
Hey, we got one thing that's kind of, well, at least one thing that's out of the ordinary. It's a conditional bond violation. So I don't know if Corey Smith is gonna show up or not, but.
You're right, you're good. Well. I was. Can you get that police form back, please?
On El Bodie,
Oh, yeah. What a skunk.
have fun.
Tell me it's dismissed, and then I'm walking up to dismiss it, you change your mind after I told my client it's dismissed.
Ordinance.
Ordinance will show up.
He's already got a notice of appeal. You haven't been convicted yet. What a pessimist. Oh, whatever. All right. Hey, can you find a couple more of these somewhere?
Yes.
Easier.
Thanks.
So
We're on here though. Otherwise you could miss them. You got everything.
Go ahead, please.
Thanks.
Hi. Sorry, guys, I'm slow today. I hit myself with my own car, ran my own leg over my car. So.
It's not easy to do.
Right, so I'm not gonna stretch and go through the rest of the people, Judge.
Oh, okay, yep, thank you. Can you grab me a pad? Fine.
PAT.
Yes. And then here is for Miller. I need Patton to reschedule.
Amelia or Leo?
Leon Miller.
Leah Miller.
Okay, this is the restitution you talked about.
Yes.
I'm ready on Miller.
So Crystal Marie Bettina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Miller, with regard to the agreement with Oklahoma County, San Diego. Ms. Miller, would you please hear from the record? Leon Miller.
Good morning, man. All right, so the arrangement is both of these charges, and I think they're the same incident date. Yep, both misdemeanors from April 15, 2024 would be dismissed because of restitution of $738.04.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, we're just gonna need some information so we know who's getting the restitution. All right, we'll do that. I'll send you downstairs to take care of the money end. You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Bye. All that.
I'll pay $1,000 for you to talk to my son. It costs me that to have them do this once a day. Yeah, that's just nuts.
The other day.
Are you taking anything?
He took Excedrin and Tylenol, but he wasn't a shots, and now he just took now. Joel.
Oh.
What
That
do you-
one, we're gonna bring it in.
The same Albany.
Albuda.
They've been arraigned.
No.
And today, I'm gonna appear for the arraignment. We're arraigned today.
We usually don't arraign these. We usually only arraign assaultive.
Okay,
and
I got it.
drinking and driving. Because once we arraign, it starts the clock ticking and it shows up on like.
That's fine. Thank you, Judge.
We work with these gentlemen because he just said he's gonna be giving us all sorts of pictures, evidence, and information. I'll work along with me. There's nothing to fix. What's wrong with you? So ours is it. And we need it. So
John, between you and Rob, you guys have to look at the dates. Ordinance violations are October 21st. Non-ordinance is October 10th.
I know.
Okay, well, so this is October 21st. All right, thank you.
Absolutely. Sorry, I filled one out already. That one was his.
You guys have this.
Yeah, just.
Special. This, you guys know.
I'm sorry, what?
You just give me the 8 cases. You get it paid.
No, shit. What?
Yeah.
Other ones. The examination. That one has in. Start. And remedies. And. We're going to be in the. And. Possibly. Give it permit. Thank you for working with us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yes, not one of these. You had to do it. I'm very sorry. Sorry, I'll do this next time.
I'm sorry?
Switching bigger file.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Presumably for religious reasons.
Yeah, but the problem is. There's some one where I go. Got all the licenses, all that stuff, and they're all hollow, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then you've got two that my understanding is from reading independent. Two slaughterhouses that haven't done any permitting, haven't done anything. They just show up and start butchering animals and leaving dead animal parts. Right. Right. So you can't. And that actually somebody said something in the letter to that or 2 weeks ago, says, you know. Really doesn't, you don't have to follow the rules.
Right, exactly, exactly. Or you do it wherever you want, but you have to follow the rules.
Over there, you have to follow rules of the country animal.
Exactly.
Right. You can't think like that anymore.
Or Rob to figure out his dates and wrong ones.
I'm sure.
Or not, oh, he came for 2 days, he wasn't. But like, we knew what day it was.
Okay.
44.
Yeah.
And he had to get a gun and it's so Jake, when the gun came in, Jake had to go up north to work. He got COVID up north. So it's kind of wait another weekend. Like, oh my God. That's what I did with Jake. You know,
Actually, let's wait.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Give this to Caitlin. Tell her this is all, this is everything that Crucell sent in. And I'm just gonna have him
Yeah, because if he's got time, she might as well get it.
looks at, if she wants copies, she can make copies before she leaves. Mhm. Yeah, you can complain about that later. You got one ready?
This is just an adjournment, Your Honor.
What's the name?
It is, Alan Nye, so the last name is Nye,
NY?
NYE. Bill Nye, the science guy.
There you go.
Not dating myself or anything, but there. Thank you. Okay, they're gonna give you a sheet, okay?
Crystal, I've been sad yours up here too.
Gracias. I appreciate it.
Yep.
can't be lately.
Have I had enough?
Well, that can be too. It could be your head.
Yeah, I don't-
Getting it done.
No, I haven't given. But. That's all of that's dirty and it's so. Being on vacation all last week. Whoa.
Huh? Yeah. I kind of got some listening problems, I guess the assistants and stuff. Ian Brad was off, so there's no way to fix it. But yeah, well, I understand. Do you have any pictures of you from last week? Did you wear it?
Mhm.
How was the golf ball and ribbon?
Regular golf ball. You didn't use different golf balls.
Oh, you did.
No,
What about sticks?
Sticks. Honestly, they were harder to use, but it's like I'm not a good golfer, period. So I was having the same problems with my golf balls. The water is like if it goes in the rug, it's going.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, it was just so. I've lost a bunch of miles.
Was it a busy course? Did you ever hold people up?
No, not at all. They had a bad time. Really, it's like an hour.
In between?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Hope it wasn't hard to get on the course if they do it their way.
Yeah. There were a lot of beautiful sunny, and like, look at the streets, it was not like, wow, but it was misty and rainy. The weather was, I was like, maybe, I don't know, I mean, what can I do? Yeah. She's gonna be in soon. We're gonna go tomorrow. And we did. Okay. Any questions?
Jumping the bed, you know, the one guy, the working guy, all early, or shut up to him on the date. And she just pushed him over the heart. I mean, because we have precedent. So. Like, he-
Jojo?
Yes.
Can you just keep on that shit? And then you just left. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
What's your last name, sir? Okay. We're district court back in session.
Have a seat. How about Anthony Kennedy? Mr. Kennedy, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney?
Yeah.
All right, you talk to this guy. Yeah, all right. Yep, and it's okay with you if I dismiss this misdemeanor charge from July 14th? All set. Have a nice day. You want to give him a copy of the ROA or?
Yeah, I can do it. It's a matter of minutes. Just take a seat.
Thank you.
I'll have to give two.
Wiley, come on up. Sir, are you going forward without benefit of a court-appointed attorney today? All right, you've talked to the prosecutor, correct? All right, it says here that you're going to plead responsible to double parking. I'll dismiss a misdemeanor charge from June 11, and you've agreed to pay fines and costs of $250. Is that the agreement? And can you pay the $250 today? Any questions? All right, you're all set. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor. I'll send you downstairs to deal with that smiling cashier. Have a nice day. Glover.
And so, Your Honor, there's two of them.
Who?
Intel and
Well, Glover? Can you see if you can find Glover?
Yeah.
Antel and Antel. Am I saying it right? Come on up.
Your Honor, Robert out of Suffolk Township. This was a case where they had target practice, the bullets were leaving the property. We had some issues with the ordinance, and they did a good job, very good job of providing us with what we believe is a secure situation. So they're not criminals, as we.
Put up a good backstop.
Very good. Motion to dismiss.
Right.
Both of them.
I'm assuming it's okay with you guys if I dismiss? Okay. All right. So on Elwell Road, I got another place to shoot. All right. Have a good day, guys. Be safe. Hey, Joe,
Yes.
my calendar says today is range day or Friday is range day.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you would like to come.
Do we have anybody going?
It's, officer's qualification.
Oh, it is. Actually, I might. You're doing it afternoon, aren't you? Okay. Good morning. How are you? Wonderful. Are you Mr. Glover? All right. And you are going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? All right. And the prosecutor says that you're going to plead responsible to an added charge of civil infraction, double parking, and I'm going to dismiss the misdemeanor that was issued on August 16, 2024, and that you've agreed to pay $250 fines and costs. Is that all correct? That's the way you want to resolve it? And can you pay the $250 today, sir? All right, I'll send you downstairs and they can tell you all your options. All right, I'll accept your plea, dismiss the misdemeanor, fine you $250 and send you downstairs. Have a good day.
Yeah, I caught a bunch of black. Because this is our last weekend, keep the boat in the water. So I'm gonna get it. Yeah, here by you. It was not any related message for the engagement.
Waiting for.
She's waiting.
And what happened with this guy?
Oh,
You let me talk to Josh?
he's here. I don't think it's talking.
He might be waiting to talk to Josh.
So my plane. You hear it, but.
Load it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couple of them here, a couple of them there.
Yeah, just two groups. Hopefully down here.
I've got some. Oh, I got that seminar, that's what I got. Yeah, I might come out. Yeah, I might have you put me through qualifying, because you don't know that. But do you guys time those? It's just shoot. Yeah, yeah, I'd be interested to do it.
It's pretty complicated. That's what we should have to shoot. Home rounds for 80 seconds.
Hmm.
Now it's like green round. I want how many seconds from the day.
You're on wildfire? That's part of it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's something that you should.
Oops.
Still standing up there yet, then?
7 minutes. 15 yards. That was the time.
Cause tell him for me to jump on Zoom. Thanks.
That's the time. Yes. Shoot. Right. You gotta do it enough so you know how fast you have to go and don't go any faster.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't shoot fast enough for a miss to be good, right? How long is 3 seconds? How long is 3 seconds? 1,003. How long is 3 seconds?
1001, 1002, 1003.
That's probably that's fast and that's about. Really?
A lot more than most people think. Yeah.
Do my stopwatch. Stopwatch. One. There you go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah.
Thousand one, 1,002, 1,000. Yeah. So when I say it, it's still not 3 seconds. It's less than 3 seconds.
Was it?
Yeah. That's interesting, wasn't it?
Mhm.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. If I do it like that at the end of Mississippi, it turn it over. Because 1,000, 2 1,000. No. Hold on.
Really? You get it.
Reset.
She's click forward.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. So yeah, that's true. I haven't finished my 3rd second yet.
Right.
Right. It's yeah.
3 seconds is only.
Yeah. So what do you have to say?
Well, come on up, so you say I can see you right now. It's okay. Give me 1 minute, you may be able to see right now.
I don't even know the word. Well, that's nuts. What do you got, Joe?
Mr. Gibson?
Yes,
Yeah.
your appearance.
Christopher Messina, on behalf of Mr. Gibson, with regards to the agreement, we would waive for reading and standing you. Mr. Gibson, would you please state your full name for the record, sir?
Good morning, Mr. Gibson.
Your Honor, my client is prepared to be responsible to an ethics of parking with an agreed upon fine of $350 in exchange. The original driving offense as well as the plate violation of defective equipment will be dismissed, Your Honor.
All right. Is that correct, Mr. Gibson? All right. I'm gonna take the double parking on the C ticket, Heather. And you've agreed to pay fines and costs of $350? Can you pay it today? You got a payment plan with us now, don't you?
No.
Oh, you should have, because you owe us lots of money.
Yeah, I think it's, well, the tickets are.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. So I'll send you down to collections. You can talk about your payment options with them. Any questions? All three original charges are dismissed.
Very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome very much.
I urge you to be here, don't be driving, can't be driving, okay?
Heather, I'm 99% sure that the black duck did not survive the night.
Those two ducks didn't survive.
Black one did. This morning, the gray one, I saw her out there by herself. And I thought, well, the black one might still be hidden, you know. I just stepped out of the shower and I saw her coming up to the barn, like, okay. She's all alone, so she's looking for friends. So I went out, and opened
The pen.
pen door because the coop hadn't opened yet. That's on an automatic
Oh,
opener, so that hadn't opened yet. So I was gonna try to chase her into the pen, right? Well, as soon as she saw me, she flew over the woods. I'm like,
You're trying to save.
can't save you from yourself.
Did the other two come out into the pen?
The coop door hadn't opened yet.
No, but I mean, yesterday, even after, like, in the afternoon,
Yeah, yeah,
they're coming out into the pen now.
yeah, but they're still spending more of their time in the coop than the pen. And I was thinking about it. The worst part about it is I don't have anybody in the pen making noise. You know, like my old ducks, because your sister said they call these silent ducks.
Mhm.
They make noise, but they're not quacking all day long,
Yeah.
like my white, you know, chickens clucking and everything,
True,
you know, so I mean, I'm fairly confident she knows where
They're
the
there.
are.
yeah,
But it's not like all day long she's hearing them talk. It's like, wow, I really want to go sit down.
yeah. Right, and I can see the three people waiting on the plans. Josh, tell us, John.
Sorry, Heather.
Oh, it's okay, Josh, if you wanna get busy with the people that are in person, cause they've been here a lot longer. And
Okay, I'll keep knocking them out. But I'm logged in now. I've got two on my desk right now, one in my office. I'll do these and then I'll jump back on, see if anybody's ready to roll.
Heather,
I mean,
can someone make him a co-host? Cause I can't.
Yeah, I can. But yeah, deal with the people here first. Thank you. So Michelle, if anybody else jumps in, just let them know it's gonna be a little bit because everybody else here in person has been here longer.
Okay, it's a whole part, good for here. Sorry.
Yep. Come on up, Miss Baldry.
Chris Marie Medina, Your Honor, we have Mr. Baldry, with regards to the arraignment, we would wait for more reading and stand mute. Sir, please say your phone for the record.
Where
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Butcher is prepared to be responsible to, enact a count of double parking with a agreed upon fine of $350 in exchange, the plate violation as well as the speed 6 to 10 would be dismissed.
I'm willing to do that. I just need to find his file. Still looking. There we go.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I apologize, I didn't know.
No problem. All right. Is that the way you want to resolve these today, Mr. Baldry? All right. All right, I will assess fines a cost of $350 on the civil infraction and dismiss the speeding and registration or plate misdemeanor that were issued to you on August 7. Fines a cost as agreed, $350. Can you pay that today, sir? All right, go on downstairs and the cashier will smile when she takes your money.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thanks, and good luck. Take care of yourself.
You guys like, what are you getting his tax bill? He got his tax bill and said, Mom, what is this? Why am I getting this bill? I go, welcome to homeowners. So I just have the money for that. So yeah, you do this by take your savings and put it in the bank or put it in the savings for these bills.
It's like jumping on her. Stop. Yes. Your version of paper, she said stop. Her sister. Because like listen, I on grab your super yell attention to I don't want to actually
See right here. This is just an adjournment until October 10th.
Yeah.
This is the gentleman that is the most here.
Okay.
He looks smart. That's why.
Yeah. And I told her, I'm sorry. This is so. Or she.
Okay, head up. Is Stevie going up on October 6th and Thanksgiving too? Awesome, so let me know. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, I haven't heard from Joe yet. All right. All right, tell Theo I said hi. Bye.
So Heather, I just renamed Mr.
Nathaniel
Nathaniel
Wilson?
Wilson. Yeah, he actually said he didn't ask to speak with MIDC. I think he has just a compliance thing to go over with Mr. Tom or with Robert.
He said he wanted to talk to you, but all right.
Yeah, I hopped in. He was like, I don't want to. Yeah, just letting you.
One second. Make sure these are here. Not sure what it's there.
Mr. Bose? Go ahead, counsel.
Kristen Raventina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Sarah Rose, with regard to the arraignment with Grateful Marie and Stanley. Mr. Derek, would you please see your full name for the record?
Thank you.
Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to be responsible to an admin count double parking with a cost of $350 in exchange of the original,
Thank you. Is that true, sir? That's the way you want to resolve it? And you've agreed to pay fines and costs of $350? And can you pay it today? All right, I'm going to send you downstairs to deal with the smiling cashier. Both your original charges have been dismissed. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you've got a court date coming up next week on another file. You know about that one?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, your appearance for, is it Haggerty?
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Attorney Justin, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Carl Haggard. Your Honor, this hasn't been arraigned away. Avail ourselves of people's plea offer, have advised my client of her rights. We would like to accept. I think it's the A case is implemented in the CI.
Yeah.
The B case will be reduced to a OW.
Yep. That's what I've got.
Excellent.
All right. Ms. Haggerty, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Hadley? You understand those rights and the options they present to you? And you understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the charge of impaired driving? Counsel, I've got an incident date in Sumter, June 22nd, 24, if you would voir dire.
On June 22nd of 2024, we're meeting Township, County of Waynes. And I'll have a patient, you operating a vehicle. And alcohol driving the vehicle. Ability to drive the vehicle.
Yes.
The elements for the OWVI.
I'm satisfied. I'll dismiss both the original charges. Couple of things. I'm going to put you on a personal bond. The first condition is stay out of trouble. Second condition, cooperate with our probation department so we can move this file towards resolution. Third condition, do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. You understand all that? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess that up?
Yes.
All right. Second is, you can put your hand up. I'm going to send you downstairs right now. You're going to set up an appointment with the probation department to come back for a pre-sentence interview. Based on that interview, they're going to put together a report and recommendation. You'll go over that with Mr. Hadley when you come back for sentencing. I'll have a chance to look at it. Then the three of us will have a long conversation before I sentence you. Any questions? Okay. Have a nice day. Downstairs, probation department will call you up to the counter. You're welcome very much, man.
Yes, I'm waiting for him. I just want to make sure you didn't. Thanks, yeah. We got you. Okay.
We'll see how big it is.
Wait, it's adjourned.
Right, but it was how big it is. Okay, good, okay, I'm just making sure.
Did we catch it?
Hey, I just logged in for Rob. I'm gonna give him my phone so he can use it, okay?
Thank you.
Heather, they can't move themselves, can they?
Probably not. No, if you put them in there, please.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Are you ready, Wilson?
October 21st.
You got the file for Wilson?
Yeah.
Just an adjournment?
Adjourn it till October 21st. The township has issued some permits. He's going to be doing some work. And if it's done, then we'll dismiss this case.
Thank you.
All right. Heather, you gonna put me in another one?
I think that was the only one for you right now, but still stay on just in case. Or you
I've
can hang
got,
up.
I've got Medina's phone, so you just gotta let me
Yeah.
know. Okay,
Just
thank you.
email.
All
Yeah.
right.
Mr. Wilson, did you hear that?
Okay, I'm done. I just had one in my, so.
Okay.
Do my.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, it's adjourned to October 21st. You can hang up.
Yes. Is the prosecutor still on the line?
No, he hung up.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll wait until the end of the week to see if he sends it to me and then.
So his motion to delay because he's filed an appeal, he hasn't filed an appeal. Yeah,
I hope he knows that's not positive.
I don't know that he does know that, but he's gonna find out Monday when I deny that motion because he hasn't filed an appeal.
Okay.
And I might grant his motion to set aside Judge Martin's order. Because that means his default will stand.
Yeah.
Because that's the only order she issued that I know of.
Yeah. Would you have to do that and just. What?
I unfortunately, I think we're gonna kill probably an hour before we can get to juries.
That was going to.
Right.
Send to any jury
Right.
instructions.
Well, I gotta go through all that stuff before we even start the jury trial.
Do you want me to respond?
And I'm gonna, well, be prepared to respond and orally at least. I mean, feel free to write if you want to, but I'm gonna tell them, so you really want me to set aside the order that Judge Martin entered?
Yeah.
Because if I do that, then we can lose the faults.
2 of the 3, right?
You do what you want if you want to. All right. Do we have one scheduled on Lisa's? We got a pre-trial on her. Really?
She does have Miranda is.
Yeah, she found
to the arm. And then he just defaulted, he got a speeding ticket. that is-
Another one?
Yeah, he filed didn't want a contract, objection to contract, and it was a order or something.
Yeah, she has a warrant. And then he defaulted these.
Well, I think it's good that married people have hobbies together. It's not like golf, but.
Carol downstairs. Okay. Yep.
Alright, I'll come over.
Yeah, or, yeah, because I don't know if they're ready. They should be ready because it's next week, right? Oh, it's in 2 weeks, so I don't know if she's.
Okay.
Well, she.
I'll come in.
All right. Not on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
You already do that. What's it? Who is it? Just so that I know. if I can-
Oh, there's 2 more. There's Miller. And Moore.
So I make sure that they weren't adjourned minutes. Wait a minute, which Miller? Leo? Or Lawrence? Lawrence was yours. He was like a show cause set aside.
Oh, that's right.
He just wanted, monies waived, so the judge waived some of the monies.
I know this one.
But. That's one. Not happening. So. No. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. 'Cause it was, It doesn't change. No, it didn't change what you said. We'll just go this out, like, she's not. making-
Yeah.
As soon as this one, I'm zooming right after that, so I'm not sure, it looked like we only had 2 that wanted counsel. The other guy, is he still waiting to speak with something?
He's already, yep, he's already done something.
Okay, excellent.
And then it's definitely Moore is in the hallway. That's my last
Oh, okay.
That's why I grabbed this one,
Yeah.
because she was waiting here. She's-
And that's perfectly fine, Jeff. Thank you.
That-
Michelle, I think you're good. Thank you. Children.
Yeah.
When? Next week, the following week. You can do. Is Thursday still not good for you? Well, I didn't know if you changed it to Friday or something. So Tuesday? Huh,
Morning.
or afternoon? Well, morning is.
I looked just one of them.
Oh, Wednesday morning we can, because he doesn't have any. What time? 8:30? Juvenile?
40. Yes.
All right, I have the 24th, I have. 24th, 25th. 8:30 again. Juvenile. And then did that work for the sentencing date, the October sentencing? Yes.
October 10th?
October 10th. 8:15 juvenile. Sentence.
So do I saw that, because I sent a notice to the community.
He, when it comes to sentencing, no, it just, he just has to do the police, so sentence is on the judge.
Oh.
Yep.
Angela's doing both. Ron was in the maybe.
Yeah, I have RPD, juvenile misdemeanor.
Oh.
And Marion will be doing, because I'll be gone, I'm leaving oh, tomorrow's your birthday. What are you doing for your birthday?
Changing my name?
Are you?
Are you gonna be gone? Happy birthday today then. Well, happy birthday tomorrow, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, it was the first of all when it began.
On your birthday.
On my birthday.
That's your birthday present, change your name.
Given that name 51 years ago.
Now, do you have to go to, social security office? Okay.
That's where I was.
Okay, so that's where your appointment's at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it was at driver. No, okay. Very cool. Exciting. Is he going with you?
I don't think so. He said he couldn't get off road, we're going to, so our reception.
Yep, down there. Okay, yep.
And so he made reservations there, the one in Troy.
Jeez.
So, well,
What you going anyways?
oh, anyway, it's a reservation for.
What time's reservation?
On zone?
No.
Like. Really, you probably shouldn't hit traffic going there because people are gonna be coming.
Right.
And then on the way home, it'll be the opposite, same thing, so. How's the home?
Wayne?
Yep. I got pulled right there.
Go ahead.
Sir, Crystal Marie, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Swain with regards to the arena, we were thankful for being and stand mute, Your Honor. Mr. Swain, would you please state your full name for the record?
Morning.
Your Honor, at this time, my client is prepared to plead responsible to an added count of double parking with an agreed upon fine of $500 in exchange for the original DWLS equipment violation and careless driving would be dismissed.
Thank you. Mr. Swain, is this the way you want to resolve these matters today? I was gonna do it on C. All right, I will accept your plea to the double parking civil infraction. I will assess fines and costs in keeping with your agreement with the prosecutor's office of $500. And I will dismiss all 3 original charges. Can you pay the $500 today? All right, I'm gonna send you downstairs to talk about your options. Any questions? Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. What file do you need?
It's a German mill.
Miller? Emilio?
Yep. Judge.
Mhm.
Well, we can write the email, let's see. So I'm not there. Yep.
Resolve that room. As a person who's ever achieved one. And I was afraid to go back to 2010. No, now.
There's this one. It's the dog. I think his name is Dexter, lives here. Otis lives there. Poor Dexter is on a leash in the front yard. He always has toys. Otis comes, runs over, grabs a toy and runs home. And then like a couple days later or whenever, the owner comes over with all these toys. And he comes over and they're like, it's the walk of shame. And the owner has to bring him back to Dexter. It's no, it's just a random dog on, I think it's either on TikTok or YouTube. But this poor Dexter is, because he's chained up in his front yard and Otis runs across the street and he steals his toys. And Otis just, I mean, Dexter just stares at him. He knows he's gonna do it. There's never no fighting or anything. Dexter just looks at him and Otis runs off. It's so funny because he's like running with his tail like.
In the library. Show up and that. Lucky that. Do tug of war. He doesn't understand how to play tug of war.
I was afraid he probably doesn't know how to do that.
But he slips his arm on one and he plays with himself. Wait.
He'll know in about a year.
Yeah. I told I said Dad probably wasn't doing that. And I was like, at least he knows he always wearing.
He's a big boy now.
He's getting a lot older. Yeah. You can still see his page.
But they'll tell you they still want to see that. They'll say that he's still a good size.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think that's a good size. I don't want to see no ribs. How much is he up to? Nice.
Yeah.
Is he good on the leash or you don't take him for walks much?
I don't just
Because
I wish I could. I think we're gonna try to get training. Maybe even smaller bundles. That also does it.
yeah.
Oh, weird.
That's right.
St. Paul's doing monitoring yesterday. He's told having off the counter, so that was his dinner.
What did he do off the counter?
Patting on a bread. It's a little stuffy little thing.
Yeah, how did he get up and get it?
Yeah, they're pit mixes. Yeah,
Meatball was the short little.
that's Sherlock.
Oh, that's cute.
See, my dog, it's my wife's dog that I feed, take out. And she barks nothing to do with me except when it's morning time. It's like. He's worth their all.
Yeah, that's it. And I go with mom and she's getting the house. And so when we got the baby got home, they were obviously all saying the six, but later on, I think they were depressed that she was gone. Because I texted her, I'm like, I think they're depressed that you're not here. She goes, because we would be sitting on the couch together. And then she was in I guess rolled in her bed. And she goes, but I think he's just mad at me because I won't let him outside. I'm like, well, if it's a breezy day, because I have a cat tower outside, I mean, you can put him in there, but don't forget about him. And so she put him out there, and she's like, I think he's happy. Oh my God. We're gonna take over during this.
Oh.
He's like, Dad, why'd you do this to me?
No, I didn't do it to him.
Didn't take it out on you.
Yeah.
You have any more? Are they here? Oh, okay, so you're just waiting for.
Judges of just yell names.
Nobody's answering. Yeah, because I think that, yeah, the two on, Zoom are sound well, Rob's, yeah.
I'm gonna show 11.
I think that's what it is. Formal. Angel.
Thank you, this is the adjournment, I'll have them wait for the date. Thank you.
What's the name, Crystal?
I'm sorry.
The name?
Oh, on this one, it was Valentine, sorry, Valentine, Valentine. Signature, thank you. Great, yeah. You can ask if you need time. Go ahead, if you see, I'd rather have Mr. Dingham, Justin Dingman, sorry. I apologize, young man. Here you go. Thank you.
Appearance, counsel.
Preliminary Athena Garner, we have Mr. Dingman, with regards to the arraignment, we would wait for more reading. Stand mute, Mr. Dingman, would you please make for the record?
Just in the arraignment.
Thank you.
Your Honor, at time, Mr. Dingman is prepared to plead responsible to an added count of double parking in the amount of $350. In exchange, the original TWLS will be dismissed, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Dingman, did you discuss your rights and options with counsel today? And do you understand the possible penalty, or no, you're agreeing to plead responsible to double parking? And you've agreed to pay $350? All right, and you've already paid a bond of $150, correct? All right, so 90% of that applies towards your $350. So that would leave a balance of $250. Can you pay that today?
Today, I'll pay it, we're gonna refund.
Go downstairs and talk options with them.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Man.
These two of Zoom.
Are they ready?
Josh handed me the thing. Heather, Josh handed me the slips on 2 for Zoom. Is he, I'm error?
Yeah, they're coming out now.
So is Josh going to be on Zoom or coming in person? Do we know?
I think he's gonna do Zoom to hand it to me too. I will double check, Judge. We can go talk to the judge real quick about that too.
Mr. Hadley, are you ready on Mr. Gardner's file?
We are, Your Honor. This one should be pretty quick.
Mr. Gardner, I understand this matter is being dismissed. I'm assuming that's okay with you?
Yes, sir.
Have a lovely day.
You too.
Thank you. Oh, you've got some money posted. Did you post that?
The bond?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, 90% of that will be returned. You want to come pick it up? You want us to mail it to you?
Mail is fine.
Redwood Court?
Yes, sir.
Will do.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Counsel on Thomas.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley appearing on behalf of Miss Anissa Thomas. Miss Thomas, state your name for the record.
Anissa Thomas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if this has not been arraigned, we'll waive the formal reading. We would like to avail ourselves of the people's plea offer in this matter, as presented on the plea form. I believe it was a double parking 350 and both civil. Thank you.
Ms. Thomas, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Hadley?
Yes,
You understood those?
yes,
And my understanding is you're pleading responsible to double parking. You've agreed to pay $350 and both of the original charges from July 23 would be dismissed. Is that your agreement?
yes,
And you're already on a payment plan with the court?
yes,
All right. Would you like to add this $350 to that payment plan?
yes,
All right. Are you working?
yes.
Where do you work?
At Whole Foods.
Say that again. Whole
Whole
Foods.
Foods?
Is that full time?
No.
All right. So you owe us a lot of money. So you're up to like $4,300 or something. Oh, that might not be true. So we just dismissed some of these charges. Anyhow, you owe us a lot of money. What you might want to do is contact Mr. Taylor here at the court. Avery Taylor is his name. He can give you some options how you might do some charity work that would take care of some of this money you owe us.
Okay.
So for example, volunteer at a soup kitchen or volunteer at a church or something like that. And we could give you some credit towards your fines and costs.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
Good luck.
And Miss Thomas not lecturing. I'm just going to jump on what Judge said. It's a great program they have here at 34th. I would definitely reach out to Avery.
Okay. Thank
You
you.
you can do that online too, Ms. Thomas. If you go to our website and contact us, you can send an email and get that conversation started with Mr. Taylor.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck. Give me a name.
It's
All right, Mr. Dutton. I'm assuming this is an adjournment?
Yes, yeah.
Add account. Are we adjourning this until October 21? Yeah.
During the 21st.
All right, just have a seat. We'll get you a notice. Your appearance, counsel.
Jerry Shashan would be on behalf of the Mr. Jonathan Ruppert.
What's your last name?
R-U-C-K-E-R.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Your Honor, I don't know where Rand status, but great formal reading, we'd like to avail ourselves of the people's plea offer. The driving while license. Now, parking ticket. And, Mr. Rucker and I've already spoken, and he was actually in my office when we were just talking about the community enrichment program.
Good.
He's got some outstanding fines as well, so I think we're gonna get him hooked up with Avery and kind of.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you've discussed your rights. You understand your rights, the options those give you. Understanding all of that, you're pleading responsible to the double parking, and you've agreed to pay fines and costs of $350. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor charge. Yeah, go talk to, we'll roll that into one big payment plan. Go talk to Mr. Taylor about your options. All right. Good luck. Let me have duck.
Is Heather down? Oh, I'm sorry. Heather, that was it on Zoom unless I missed it.
Great news. Did you hear the great news? Filson is opening back up in Detroit. Do you like?
I didn't know they had. I didn't know they ever had one.
Yeah, they used to have one in I think it was, you know where Mario's is downtown?
Mm-mm.
No, it was right around the corner from Mario's.
And that stuff's too expensive for nothing.
Filson, it is. It's so
They made really good stuff.
Oh, Filson. It's my dirty pleasure. I shouldn't say dirty pleasure. That's my.
Well, one thing is you buy stuff like that and it lasts forever.
Yeah.
What do you got?
One out of 52 or something. You got Dutton?
Lewis. Matthew Lewis? They're being dismissed, so maybe he thought he could leave. Dutton. Have a good day, Mr. Dutton.
Oh, I don't. I think I haven't watched, but. Speaking of late.
Did Mr. Lewis take off, Rob? He, yeah. Okay. He owes us money on other stuff. I watched Longmire for a while.
Like,
It wasn't bad.
see. In your Yellowstone was, I couldn't, it's kind of like, it's a country, it's a Western type thing, so I couldn't watch it.
Mr. Lewis, come on up. Good. So we're dismissing 3 charges. I just want to remind you, you've got an open intox ticket coming up next week. You know about that one? Sorry, just want to make sure you knew about it. You're good. These 3 are dismissed.
Okay, actually, what time is it?
I don't know if I have that. Give me a minute, we'll tell you. September 19th, Matthew Lewis.
MATP or was MAT?
TP. So what else?
Late night scene at 9:50 with Judge Green.
That's Zoom.
Zoom with Judge Green.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you don't have the ability to Zoom, you can show up here and we'll put you on a computer.
If you're not,
I don't want you to talk about that case because I might end up with it down the road. Depending on what happens next week, if it gets adjourned or something, it might end up in front of me and then it wouldn't be fair for me to have a conversation with you without whoever the prosecutor is. All right? Yeah, good luck. But you know what? If you have questions, try to catch one of the court-appointed attorneys. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Demi's being dismissed. Thomas Demi.
Any one here, but there's.
Did you ever figure out what happened with this guy?
He's here.
Corey Smith?
He's here. I don't.
He's been here for hours.
Yeah.
Well, ask him if he's waiting to talk to the attorney. Actually, you know what? This never should. We got to talk about that. That shouldn't have been scheduled today. Should have been scheduled with the prosecutors.
She wanted it as soon as possible because of what happened
Who's she?
to Emily.
Yeah, it should have been. I mean,
But what is the precedent? I mean, they've already pled. You know what I mean? I mean, what would the prosecutor,
Yeah.
anything, he already pled.
Yeah, I
he can't
guess.
undo the plea. So we just put him on his,
Yeah.
that had a live docket. Of what was
Yeah.
going on.
that's the other side.
Like, well, or,
No, probably not.
and it's. Oh, okay. No,
No, not yet. How are we doing on FTAs?
We got a lot.
Well, let's do it this way.
you should just hand Joe yours. And
Yeah.
cross them off.
All right, so
Pink for FTA.
pink for FTA, gotcha.
The last pretrial schedule, what, 10?
The Zooms are, cause they're scheduled at 9.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just, I don't know how. Our court appointed.
Yeah, yeah. Who's backed up out there?
Hi. Just an adjournment. Sorry, from Dawkins.
What's your name?
More. I'll show you the video now. It's a 2-second clip of me driving over my own head.
Who videoed it?
The security cameras outside of my office.
I gotta see this.
God, looking for police. And my assistant calls and she goes, 13955, what's your name? Is that Crystal's office?
Too many files.
Oh, yes. Oh, he dropped it. Okay, Mr. I remember. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Crystal ran over her own leg. We're gonna watch the video.
I can't even.
That's why I want to see the video.
No, just.
Very good.
What's the file I gave you?
I need 70 more. You take the one in front of it too. You gave me it. You just.
Gotcha. What do you got? All right. Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks.
Yep, see you next week.
Zoom. Then you can actually, if you don't want to be come up here and they can be on the computer if you need it. Or if you guys just start. See, I can. Yes, yep, just put it on your phone and practice. I think there's tests. Oh, I just wanted to. Oh, Judge, Miss Moore, Stephanie Moore, just wanted to say hi.
I just want to say it's very good to see you. I was great.
Come on up. Thanks.
Good to see you. In high school, I was friends and I met your son when Annika Coates' mom.
I don't have a son. Pretty sure.
Because I ran. Do you remember Annika Coate? You're kidding me.
From where?
Well, she went like New Boston Township. I don't remember exactly where they were living, her mom and everything. I met you with her and you were saying
Here.
hi to her. At that time, you're a friend of who?
The guy, so I could have said hello to somebody I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't have a
05.
son, trust me.
05, 2005. Her mom passed away and it was right after.
Who's her mom? Who was her mom?
I only knew her. She came here on high school senior year.
Okay. When?
It was 05, 2005. But I've seen you before. I've shaken your hand before and I wanted to say it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Enjoy your day. Things work out today? Did things work out? You're getting there? Yeah, good luck. Have a nice day.
Okay, I am waiting on my last client with Mr. Young. So I'm gonna show you guys how I got run over by a car. Yes.
Come on, we gotta see all.
I'm gonna show you two angles.
You want to put it up on the big screen?
No, no, I've been so scared. Well, yeah, you guys, you might have to. So this is my car. We were getting out of the office. My assistant's parked
This is
right
you.
next to me. Yeah. And unfortunately,
Oh my.
oh my God.
And you hit the car behind you.
Yep, and my assistant freaks out, but let me show you the other angle. So I put it in reverse, I got down, I thought I had my car obviously in park, and I was looking for my cell phone, then it starts backing up. So then I'm in between the two cars, it's like scratching on my assistant's car. I'm trying to get
Oh, your
away from
door
it.
is?
Yeah, it's scratching on my assistant's car.
Oh my God.
Did you get run over? Yes, I get run over.
She ran over her own leg.
I had a crush injury. I had to go to the, yeah. Thank God nothing was fractured because I'm fat. Thank God I didn't get on Ozempic. It's true. If I were so that weak,
Too distracted.
well, yeah, Judge, I thought it was the Biden.
Things going on.
No, I had that Biden parole change. So we were working until 10 o'clock at night, almost every night, getting
Too many
applications
things in
in.
here.
Because the lawsuits were pending and yeah, and that's what happened. That was my
Here's the
Friday.
amazing thing, nothing.
But thank God. Just like,
Where to get you? Like, she's.
yeah, like, yeah, this is still, I mean,
So at least it did, think about it though, would it run over your ankle or your knee?
yes,
You
no,
being fine?
thank God, look, this is
Yeah.
my leg.
Oh my
Thank
God.
God, no, nothing fractured.
So it's the top of your leg.
They basically pinched my leg, but thank God that I'm overweight. If I would have been, honestly, if I would have been skinny, there would have been nothing to pinch. It would have been going straight over the knee, but it pinched my, like, my mass, like the. Anyways, but that was Friday. Then. I'm not paying attention to my little 17-year-old vlog because I just got injured and I'm noticing I'm not eating as much. By Wednesday, I had to put down my dog of 17 years, my blueberry that I used to show you pictures in the summer and on the weekends. My daughter, because I don't have any kids. That was terrible. But again, I had her for 17 years. You know, think about the positive.
That's the downside of the pets.
Oh, it's so bad. And then Thursday, the one that then Thursday when the dog I rescued, so Wednesday I put one down and Thursday the dog I rescued ends up having an anal gland emergency surgery. And I'm watching everybody else's dog get put down while I'm waiting. Then Friday would have been my mom's 68th birthday. It was just a long week, all while my assistant is out on her vacation, which is well deserved, but I have to keep running.
But luckily she
I'll
was there to
practice.
help you. She was,
Thank
it was her
God.
last day. She's like, I'm out of here.
But that was so, well, she was so stressed, she cried so much that night, because again, I'm on the bottom, at the bottom of the car, like, help me, please. So at that moment, she does everything right, but after that, she was very scared. She saw my face so close to the tire. It was a long week last week. Crystal had a long week. Even this morning, I walked in and Caitlin's like, Crystal, what's wrong with me? You're not smiling. What's going on? I'm like, I'm just trying.
Just what?
I'm blessed. No, but overall, again, like the judge said, and it's true, everything is, when we look at it, it's like, okay, so I made it through this. But I was still working on starting working out with conscious, like, because think about it, everything has been half tragic, right? So like, this happened, but you can walk, I'm not gonna come to court and be like, I can't come to court, like, nothing's broken.
Those things where like it's all. icebreaker, you know, they pair you up and they, you know. Learn something new about your partner. Well, don't.
That's.
I once ran myself over
Yeah, that's.
I ran myself over with my own car.
Yeah, and now.
There's video evidence of it.
And now I'm using this an excuse to just get a new car, because that one has negative juju already, so I need a new car.
Well, don't get something bigger.
Well, because that's what well, that's what my friend Betty told me. She's like, how would your car would reverse? My Beamer won't even turn on. Like, so her car, when she if she has the door open and she puts her car in reverse, the whole car turns off. Like, period. You have to be sitting, there has to be weight
I
on the
don't
ground.
think you have to have a Beamer to get that.
No, it's a lot of new features, but her point was that mine is a 2018. I'm like, oh, it's pretty new. And she's like, Crystal, technology wise, 2018 is just not gonna do it. Most cars nowadays, the Hyundais, any of them, you have to be physically sitting. The moment that they detected no weight in the car, that car should
Well,
have
you know, which is
turned
fine,
off.
because a John Deere tractor is probably 25 years old. Technology.
Yeah, it does.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Lawn
I think
mowers,
I think we all disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything was just kind of, oh my God, you're miserable, but who do you, like, you're not gonna get.
But you
call
have a
circuit
dog.
court. Yeah, but you're not gonna call circuit court and be like, you know, if your kid dies, nobody's expecting you to court, your dog dies, everybody's like, well, it's your dog. I'm like, people, that was my child. I still hear her little feet marks, I hear her whine in the morning, it's borderline, and then I feel like I killed her anyways, whatever. Let's go finish the last case. No, that one case that we
Well,
teach. you about
Crystal,
earlier.
technically you did.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, you put her down.
I did,
Yeah, it sounds like it was time. Yeah.
but
It's
yeah,
tough.
yeah,
That's why a lot of people don't have pets.
or I should have taken her for. Last night I called man, I'm like, should I have done something else? She's like, yeah, sure, if you want to suffer more, you should have put on IVs, you should have had her, and I'm like, oh. I don't think we should have the power to do that, I don't think. we should be
I
allowed
think
to.
that classifies as a bad week. Yeah.
I just don't think that any of us are God, they shouldn't give me the option to euthanize my
Well, then
dog.
don't get a dog.
That's not a funny thing.
Well, that's not a fun one. Jamie?
Yes,
She was sharing with us the video when she ran herself over the way.
America's Funniest Home Videos, I told you, that's not appropriate for where we're at. I mean, that's what it's. Children's leave without complaining, I mean, it doesn't work. That's actually, she's long.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I told her. If it would have got her ankle or her knee, she would have had some serious damage.
It's lucky that her assistant was there because it looked like it was, nobody else was.
The easy picture, and wow.
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer, have you, I mean, now she has to pay for her assistant's car and the car she
Okay. That's like, kind of guessing the.
Are you ready on that, Mr. Adley?
Your Honor.
What's the name?
We are set to go on the conditional bond violation for Corey Conrad Smith.
All right. Mr. Smith, come on up with your attorney.
It's a post plea bond. It took me a second.
Yeah, he's been sentenced. It's really a violation of probation hearing. Yeah.
Your Honor, Attorney Josh Hadley, counsel on behalf of Corey Conrad Smith.
Ms. Smith, go ahead and have a seat. You're all right. You're good. Just have a seat. Go ahead.
Your Honor, it's been brought to our attention via the conditional bond violation that Mr. Smith is alleged to have violated the no contact condition, this bond. We stand before the court today and say we would be pleading not guilty to as such and are prepared to put forward witnesses in support of our.
Okay. Okay. All right. Mr. Rowley.
Yes, Your Honor, the victim did appear in court indicating that the defendant appeared at her residence, saying that he was trying to break into her residence. I had the pre-sentence interview with the defendant that same afternoon. He denied the allegations and he provided some documentation to support his denial.
Okay. So he's not even on probation yet. He hasn't been sentenced yet. Sentencing scheduled?
October 10th.
So coming up. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I just had the pre-sentence interview last week on the 28th.
Okay. You guys got kids together? How old's your son? Okay. All right. So We can do this one of two ways. We can have a formal bond hearing, which I'm probably gonna have to reschedule and get a prosecutor here to prosecute it. Or I can just kind of handle this informally with the idea that we're gonna move forward to sentencing, and then we'll have a discussion. You'll have input at sentencing. You're Miss Operman, right? So you'll have input at sentencing. Counsel and Mr. Smith will have input at sentencing, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. You understand those two options? Well, if we have a formal bond revocation hearing, I'm gonna have to schedule this so I can have a Wayne County prosecutor here to represent the people to prosecute the violation.
And we would, of course, be calling her as a witness as well as our own
Right,
witness.
right. Understood? So I can't do it today because the prosecutor's not here on Tuesday. That prosecutor's not here on Tuesday. Or I can just kind of talk to you guys with the idea, which I'm just kind of move this towards sentencing and see where we're at the day of the sentencing. You understand the two options? You want to go with the informal or the formal way? Okay. All right, we'll schedule this when we can get the prosecutor here. Give us a Wednesday when you're here. So maybe we don't have to dump it on somebody else that doesn't know anything about it.
Well, I gotta. What Wednesdays are we,
The second or the ninth,
okay.
October 2nd or October 9th, we have the prosecutor here.
Well, actually, you'll be ready for sentencing by then. So you won't have to come in on a 10th. We'll have you come in on one of these two dates. We'll deal with this issue and we'll sentence so you save you one court date.
House counsel with you on the DV docket on the 9th.
That would be great. Are you available on the 9th? And I'm going to suggest we do it a little bit later in the day. Like not 8 o'clock in the morning.
So the prosecutor to advise the complainant about their Fifth Amendment protections.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously, yeah, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want like 10:45? Because 11, we have a formal and we start exams at 11:15.
10:45? Okay. All right.
Right, get you guys notice.
All right. We're going to do paper notice. You'll get the one to walk out with.
Doesn't say but includes. So I'm trying to make more complicated.
And Your Honor, since the people aren't here, I was just communicating with.
Yeah.
Probation on to.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I'm going to continue the bond. No contact. I was pretty clear about no contact before, right? Okay. All right. Any questions?
There is no contact order, and I have to go, contact them, they said that there was one of your sleep phone. That is July up and.
What's your file show?
Shows that, because of Alps County, they didn't, and.
Oh, Alton County gave him the no contact and they did that, right?
Yeah, and Ron was. What we were told that they do, so we run the assumption it's in there.
Okay. Well, that's Romulus PD's fault. They were notified of it when?
They were notified of it. And range of this.
Yeah, he was arraigned out county, which means it was not one of the magistrates or judges here because it was a weekend or a holiday. So they set the bond, they notify RPD and the police department's supposed to put it in the system. All right. Anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Oley.
So sorry for the jump and moving it around, so appreciate it. Well. Your Honor, just to be clear, we will be doing the bond hearing before the sentencing, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
As I was explaining, based on what happens, that could impact.
Yeah. I think that's the way to do it.
I assumed as much, but she just wanted to make sure.
Always good to check.
Or you want, what about, let me cross up this. Hold on. Well, this is the jet. And then one, some for a dash, one for the front. Thank you, Heather. Do you know that today? More of you, maybe. Thank you.
Hey, Joe. See if that person's out there with it.
Yep.
$10 for spot in the zombie. In the production.
I know this guy. The chance of him ignoring court dates is almost impossible. Can you check notice?
I said, the man, you can make this.
She's not free. What do you do?
Just.
Can you check if file from heavenly change?
You're always ready to watch you.
Thanks. Heather? Oh, never mind. They're not ready. They're getting ready.
They're negotiating as well.
Hey, Rob. Yeah, is that Buckner? Buckner?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm ready. Bob Kopic.
Kopek? Okay.
Didn't show up today.
No.
Or,
I was here last time.
I just told her, I said, I know this guy. The chance of him not showing up for a court date intentionally.
I'll just adjourn it today.
Let her check the notices. I'm ready on Buckner. Sorry, say it again.
And then I had to change it.
All right, so
Same day, same book, change.
reschedule it and just remember on the 12th, we'll watch for you.
I'm going to 24.
Bye, George, nice meeting you, take care.
Good luck with the rest of your week.
Yeah, they tried to call me, stuck downtown. He said, dude,
You. It's in your. Did I go through the dimension? So you can write it be on there or you can give it to them. We'll give them 14 days.
Hey, Joe. Buckner, come on up and have a seat, council. Settle in. This guy's not in pink. Oh, hold on. Yes.
They usually call you guys in these kind of cases. So it's
Here. That's not in pink, scheduled at 9 o'clock.
Hello.
As soon as he gets off the phone,
Okay, talk to him real quick after that.
you're with him?
Right now, gonna look for a possible.
You're on.
And if she gets to know.
Don't worry. And it'll be. It'll be in the system in a couple of days. You can go in and pay online. No, no problem.
For this one, are you just using? What, the dude says it's in.
Kelly's here, we're, still working.
Okay. Buckner, we're gonna do, those are all going down to Mackenzie. I gotta give you a list too. I gotta make my notes first.
Gotcha.
Should I suggest no or? Thank you. You have any problem? Why would we ask the judge here in charge? It's always.
Heard that, Jamie.
My apologies. Wasn't he?
Make me feel up.
Wow, I'm sorry you would.
We're not worried about that?
I am. I'm sorry you were within earshot of that, because none of it's all.
Supposed to be behind the bench.
I've got ears like a hawk. That's kind of sarcasm.
For a second there.
Okay.
We're gonna show you. Give them a 10 o'clock, 'cause it's hard to-
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Or you.
Much appreciated.
If Crystal's still here, let her know.
Yeah, I will. Must be. Where were you? Here's your ID.
J.L. Hawkins Law Office. That sounds good.
Sound very good. Hence the pun earlier, ears like a hawk. It all ties in.
Tell him to hurry up. I want to have lunch. I think this is all we got, that and Kelly. Right? This one and Kelly? Animal at large times 2 and vehicle.
I'll assume Josh is home.
I'll do the best I can. Ready?
All right. Appearances on People versus Angel Buckner. Mr. Hawkins, your appearance, please. Oh, there's an offer? Okay, it's fine. I'll give you a few.
It's fine.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Just like some
Your Honor, move to have charge of double parking. Since from the adult was fine, 150 on the fine and.
All right, counsel, I don't think I got your appearance.
I know, I remember. We had to have a chance to understand in this regard, we wanted to have our day with my client again. However.
Well, he's been here a little while. Okay.
But the offer, double parking with the other charge being.
Okay, all right.
150.
Thank you. And Ms. Buckner, that's the way you want to resolve this, and you've agreed to pay $150 fines of cost to do so? All right, can you pay that today? All right, go downstairs and talk options. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry, there's two charges, so both charges are dismissed. Mr. Young, both civil infractions dismissed? Okay, so I'm taking the plea on the A. B is dismissed outright. All right, so both original charges dismissed. Thank you, counsel.
Well, original charges, which were,
No proof of insurance and fail to yield. So both of those are dismissed. The double parking goes on just in our system.
that's one.
Correct. Yeah, the double parking is pretty much between you and the cash register. Secretary of State doesn't even know about it.
Yes.
Have a good day, folks.
She's suspended. Want me to clean it?
Go ahead. Just. Which is silly. But you just silly. I used to have people come into my office all the time. So it's a principal matter. I'm like, yeah, but your name ain't Rockefeller. You can't afford principal. Right? You go ahead, gamble the civil infraction. It's going to cause your insurance to be increased premium for 3 years versus pay 150. It doesn't make sense. Once again, if you got all kinds of money, then fight for your principal. But don't complain when your insurance goes up.
Well, just the same thing.
Probably a crash.
It wasn't a crash.
Sure, is that a crash?
It was a crash.
And I'm
It
not,
was failed to yield causing accident. That was a charge.
so I don't have to do it on the use.
Insurance is still gonna get her because they're missing the UD10.
Wrong. Is Josh talking to Kelly?
I think so.
I didn't see that.
Tell him to hurry up because my stomach's rumbling.
Okay. It's printing it now. And so that's all I have to do, correct? So Judge, we're not deleting it off her record, we're just waiving the fines and costs and clearing her record. Correct, yes. So this does that, right? I only got the top sheet, the second with the termination sheet.
Hold on a minute. So is that in default then?
Yeah, it's been in default and we,
We never set them aside?
we.
Because if the no proof insurance has been set aside, we're dismissing it. If it hasn't been set aside, we're just waiving and closing.
Motion to set aside granted by Judge Reed.
Yeah, so we'll just dismiss it.
So you want it deleted, offer, yeah, you want it deleted.
Leaning towards an adjournment.
The
Right. Hold on. Yeah, it is still X. F3. Right. FEC in case updated for me, do you want it? Okay. Am I supposed to get something back on this one? I wonder if it's printing somewhere else anyway. I never got the actual termination.
So this is all ready whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be.
So I went downstairs yesterday afternoon. Jim says,
Printed, yeah. Okay.
Judge, he knows this.
Be here.
People had number 3 and just sold it to Jamie. What? Block 43. And Jamie was trying to cycle it and kept double feeding. Well, that's pretty unusual. So I looked at the pulse and he's just classic Winchester silver tips. I'm like, try a different boy.
So that's a pretty aggressive haul point. I said, I bet it's getting hung up because it's got that big flat nose in it. I asked Jamie this morning, I said, did it work when you put some FMJs through it? He said, yeah, it was a bolt design.
43, that's a small one, right?
It's the 43X is the double capacity. That's high capacity double stack.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's a pretty small unit.
Yeah.
It was pretty slim. I don't know how many shuts that way. I think it's only like 7 or something.
Small. I like the 43 guys. Thing is, look, they're making those because if they put a double stack main in, they'll have guns to sell.
So I don't think you caught on, you know, the guy that made the gun or that, it's a ghost gun.
Yeah.
Oh, you did hear that. That's why you couldn't register or whatever, because it's something that he made.
Reason for register is because nobody knows how to register.
Because I know like people make them out of 3D printers.
I heard that.
Well, that's basically this.
Yeah. Oh.
It's not.
Yeah, 3D printers to make them.
Still got to make parts. Can't do that.
Right, the inside, right, yeah. But like the outside of the gun. Yes.
You can make the grip.
And then you buy all the other parts online, because that's like,
You did probably what a lot of guys.
They're buying the entire kit.
yeah, and he's putting it
It was
together.
like 90% completed, so you had to do some file work and you had to do a little bit of that work.
You can't drive around with it, I'm sure, because they don't know, I mean, can you?
You can if you can't do it.
But I thought he said he had a CPL, but it's suspended because of this.
I think
Okay.
that's when I took him. He said he did have a CPL.
Okay.
Got a CCW. You can conceal weapon. If he did a CPL go in, then in here with the CCW.
It depends on
Unless they
the,
just didn't do that to him.
yeah, they just give him a local charge.
That whole deal was weird. I thought he had.
Yeah, I tried to register, but nobody could tell me how.
Yeah, and it sounds like he knew all the right people, he was going to everybody he could, I mean, he's even talking to Everett about it.
He was talking to FFL dealers.
Yeah.
But that's a pretty good fix. If you get your CPL and we'll register locally, still doesn't do anything with the Fed. She's not even a licensed driver.
Wait a minute, CDL not licensed, NCL, she is valid.
Doesn't have CPL.
Correct. I'm looking down here and it's like not licensed, I'm like, wait a minute.
I shouldn't give her a break if she
Yeah,
wants.
no, she is, she's.
Okay,
she's
go tell him to
licensed.
make it soon. If he needs a journal, we'll give him a journal, but I gotta have it. I think that was scheduled at now.
Okay, yeah, because we just fixed her license, we just made it valid.
I'm gonna shut all this down.
We're done.